this video we're going to look at a couple of timetables in relation to a flight. So we have a ticket and we have a timetable for upcoming flights from Tokyo to Singapore and Sydney. And we're just going to look at some questions in relation to them. Okay, so question 1 asks us what is the scheduled time of arrival in 12-hour format. Now this first question is talking about this ticket up here. So what is the scheduled arrival time in 12-hour format? Well, the arrival time is 17:35. We know that 17:35 is in 24-hour format, so 1A is we're going to convert 17:35 is equal to what in 12-hour time? Well, we know it's afternoon, so we have to take away 12 hours, so that's equal to 5:35. So let's look at 1B. Where is the flight departing and arriving? Well, the flight is departing from Sydney and it's arriving in Singapore, so we can write departing from Sydney and arriving Singapore. Alright, let's look at C. So we can see that here. Depart Sydney, arrives Singapore. Or at the top, Sydney to Singapore. How long is the flight? Well, that's going to be the difference between 17:35, which is the arrival time, and the departure time of 12:55. So that is 17:35 minus 12:15. Okay, so what's that going to equal? Well, that's going to be equal to, let's take away the 15 first, then we'll get 17:20, and then we'll take away the 12, and we'll get 5 hours and 20 minutes. Alright, let's look at question 2. Which is referring to this timetable here. Where is the flight JL4026 departing? Let's find JL4026. So JL4026 is departing from, well, this whole thing is Tokyo to Singapore, so it's departing from Tokyo. B. So, how long is the flight JL4026 on the 25th of March? So, here we have a time from, we have a time which is 0645. And we have another time which is 0005, and this is until the 25th of March. So we're leaving Tokyo at 5 past midnight and we're arriving at 6:45, so 0645 minus 0005 is just going to be equal to 6 hours and 40 minutes. Alright, let's look at the next one. Let's see. How long is the flight from JL4018 on the 25th of March? Well, JL4018 is going to be leaving on the 25th of March, which is this one here, is going to be leaving at 10:50 and arriving at 17:30. So what's that going to be equal to? It'll be 17:30 minus 10:50. which is going to be equal to, well, let's just do 11 minus 17, which is going to be 6, and add back the 10, so this is 6 hours and 40 minutes. Right, because we add back the 10, we get to 11, then we add the 6, we get 17, add the 30, we get to 1730. Let's look at part D. So, how long is the JL4018 flight on the 26th of March? Well, on the 26th of March, it's changed. We have from the 26th of March, and it's going to arrive at 1735. So 1735 minus our departure time of 11:30. Well, we take away the 30 and we get 17:05, and take away the 11, we get 6 hours and 5 minutes. Alright, let's look at E. From where is flight QF0026 departing and arriving? Well, QF0026 is departing, as everything is, from Tokyo, and is arriving in 26 is arriving in Sydney. Alright, and finally, F, how long is the flight QF0026 on the 25th of March? So, 25th of March, and it's going from 0935 is when it arrives, minus 2200. So we can see that this one here is going to be an overnight plane. But using 24-hour time, we can see that we can add 2 hours to get up to 24 hours, which is 12 o'clock. And then we had 9 hours and 35 minutes. So the difference between 9:35 and 22 hours is actually 11 hours and 35 minutes. Okay, so I hope that was helpful in reading these airline timetables and tickets and solving problems on them. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.